Hey guys, welcome to Boxing Squared for boxing news and views from around the internet. Joseph Parker, the WBO heavyweight champion, has signalled he is serious about cutting weight and getting in tip-top shape for his next fight, whenever that may be, by adding elite personal trainer Shaun Hughes to his support team. This move will undoubtedly help Parker get down in weight to his trainer Kevin Barry's stated goal of the high 230s. Parker over the past 18 months has bulked up, especially in the legs, and tipped the scales at 246 and 250 pounds respectively for his past two fights. As a result of not being able to secure a fight pre-Christmas on money grounds, Parker and Barry are staging a 6-week camp to focus on losing weight and to work on foot speed. Presumably, Shaun Hughes will be involved in all of this. And note to the viewer, this video has come out the day before a planned media event that Parker's promoter Duco Events have organised to introduce Hughes to the public. So who exactly is Shaun Hughes, you might be asking? Well, his website and social media, it says that he's a professional coach and consultant that specialises in recovery and rehabilitation and has more than 15 years experience. And aside from a bunch of listed qualifications, he's also a qualified chef who specialises in clean supplementation and nutritional programs. So I imagine that the recovery, rehabilitation and food expertise will be drawn on heavily while he is in the employ of Parker. I'll be very interested to hear if this guy's on the scene for any length of time, what he does for Parker's recovery, as Parker has had some well-documented niggles and overuse injuries in the past couple of years. And if you're in doubt about Shaun Hughes' credentials, his social media is littered with top sports people, New Zealand sports people that he's worked with, including All Black Sonny Bill Williams, who of course was boxing professionally as a side gig a few years back. He was also the New Zealand heavyweight champion for a time. Former All Blacks Malakai Fekitoa and Mills Muliaina, rugby league star Shaun Johnson, and star netballer Maria Tutaia. So I'm optimistic that Parker will make the most of this new resource that he's acquired. And I know that there are some people who will want other changes in Parker's support team, given some believe that he has stagnated a bit in his development in the past year or so. But I don't believe that we will see any changes in relation to who trains him, at least, until November next year, when his contract is up with promoter Duco Events. Even then, if he's still winning and he has the belt, he may opt to retain Kevin Barry and also Duco. And even if he does have a loss in the next year, he may look to do that anyway. But it will be interesting to see Parker's general physical condition after a couple of months of this adjusted setup that he now has in place. And you may remember, about 18 months ago for the Takam fight, he was in the mid-230s. So I guess they're looking for a balance here between the bulking up that they've done. They want to obviously keep those gains, but they want to get back some of the speed that potentially he has lost. I mean, foot speed they're obviously concerned about, and they want to work on that. But hand speed, I do think he is a hair slower than he used to be. So we'll have to see how this all pans out. But one man who thought he all but had a fight lined up with Joseph Parker for early 2018 was Lucas Browne, the Australian heavyweight who was 25-0. He now has effectively given up hope that a fight between the pair will happen.
Hey, what's up, boys and girls? Lucas Big Daddy Browne here. I'm basically going to stop giving updates on what's going on because I literally don't know what the fuck's going on. I've gone from, Parker will sign the contract 100% 2 weeks ago, to if he doesn't, you'll fight White, to he's signing again, we've got a contract, to back to, oh no, he's going to fight Joshua now and you might fight Bellew, and fuck, it's frustrating. So it's not the fact that the frustrating thing about boxing is not the fighting, it's the actual bullshit, the politics that goes on behind the scenes. I'm training my ass off. I've been away from my family for a month now already. I've been told it's going to be March, so another 4 months. But yeah, this is basically where I'm at. So I apologise for not having anything more solid, but I've got no idea what the hell's going on. So that's me. Enjoy.
I do feel for Lucas Browne a little bit here. In some respects, Browne does have to move on with his career, because he just can't keep it on hold in case Parker's other options fall over, and the other options being Anthony Joshua, but also there's a couple of others that they have named overseas, so Bryant Jennings is a possible, Zhili Zhang, Kyotaru Fujimoto, and there's one or two others in the pipeline that we've heard about. But I'm sure if Lucas Browne is walking into a couple of journeyman type fights in the next couple of months just to stay busy, because remember, Browne basically hasn't fought all of 2017. He fought walking heavy bag Matthew Greer 3 or 4 months ago, and that's basically it. So he will want to get a bit of work in, and he's been working quite hard. You have been able to see on social media that Browne is actually starting to get into some really decent shape, much better than I've seen before. But I would say that Browne will leave himself an out if he does go into a journeyman type fight, should a potential Joseph Parker fight re-materialize for whatever reason and whatever time. We'll just have to watch this space. Okay, that's it from me. Drop a comment, hit like, hit subscribe, follow me on Twitter, boxing_squared. I'm out.